Hi Kenyans, I welcome all of you to this YouTube channel. If you have bumped here for the very first time, feel free to tap on the subscription button and on the notification bell in order to receive a notification anytime we upload a new video. Meanwhile, as you do that, don't forget to give this video a like. Great people, in this channel, we basically talk about politics. The kind of analysis of political analysis we do in this channel, you can get it nowhere else. This is the home of political analysis. And in this channel, we don't just mince words. We don't beat about the bush. We hit the nail on the head very, very fast. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to tell you in precise terms and very accurately who is going to be the president in 2022. This is not based on some prophecy by some magicians or some prophets, but it's based purely on analyzing the political events in this country as from independence, from the very first president of Kenya. We have studied the trends, and I'm going to explain for you the trends, and you are going to see clearly for yourself. And you don't even need to wait for 2022. You are going to know the president today. Twende kazi. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a lot of confusion in Kenya today. Kalonzo is telling Raila he doesn't want his endorsement. Mudavadi the same. Uhuru on the other side of the political divide is saying he's not going to leave the country in the hands of a thief. Ruto on the other side is crying foul that some people want to chase him out of the government. There is total confusion on the political stage. Kenyans are confused. But amidst this confusion, somebody is being prepared to be the president in 2022. And that person is going to be the president whether Kenyans like it or not. And the person is not being prepared by Uhuru, but by circumstances. Circumstances are prepare somebody for the president, and this person will not even need to struggle. The presidency is going to be handed over to this person on a silver platter very easily, ladies and gentlemen. Kenyan history has it that once there is the kind of confusion we have, then people tend to go back to their ethnic cocoons. Kambals will go back to their ethnic Kamba corner. Mount Kenya will go back to their ethnic Mount Kenya corner. Luos the same, Kalenjins the same. And then somebody is going to be handed power on a silver plate. Ladies and gentlemen, let's now go back to the main issue. The first president of Kenya was one Jomo Kenyatta. Jomo Kenyatta, in case you don't know, was born in 1897. He got power in 1963 when he was 66 years old. I want you to be very keen on the ages. That was the first president. He got power when he was 66 years old. The second president was Daniel Arap Moi, born in 2nd September 1924. Moi got power in 1978 when he was 54 years old. Kenyatta getting power when he's 66, Moi getting it when he's 54. The difference there is about 12 years. So the trend is old handing over to young. The third president is Mwai Kibaki. Kibaki was born in 15th November 1931. He became president in 2002 when he's 71 years old. The fourth president, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, was born in 26 October 1961. He becomes president in 2013 when he's 52 years old. I hope you are getting the trend, the way the trend is going. The trend is going this way. We have somebody assuming power when he's 66, handing over to somebody of 54, 54 handing over to 71, 71 handing over to 52. So it means this thing is just rotating. Old, young, young, old, old, young. That's the trend. And the trend, ladies and gentlemen, is not just rotating that way. The trend is very, very straightforward. The difference, if you look at, I've already done the mathematics. Jomo to Moi, the difference was 12 years old. Moi to Kibaki, the difference was 17 years old. Kibaki to Uhuru, who is the current president, the difference is 19 years old. It means the person Uhuru is going to hand over power to in 2022, the difference is going to be at least 19 years old or above. And the person has to be older than Uhuru when Uhuru came into power in 2013. So when Uhuru came into power in 2013, Uhuru was 52 years old. So the person has to be older than 52 years by at least 19 years old. It's that simple, ladies and gentlemen. It means the person who is going to get power in 2022 will be somebody 19 years older than when Uhuru got power in 2013. It's that simple, folks. Some people are not understanding it. These are very simple mathematics. Even for those who have done mathematics, there is what we call series and sequence. You can look at the numbers and then you predict the next number. So the next president is not going to be in the same age set, or rather in the same age group with Uhuru when Uhuru got power. It means that, to simplify it, the person going to be the president is not going to be in the bracket of 50s or 60s, but is going to be in the bracket of 70s. You can do your own calculation and you will still come back to the same figures. So, if you look at the current politicians, the ones we can take seriously, Musalia, Kalonzo, Ruto, and maybe Gideon. These are the serious contenders for the presidency. These are the serious contenders. By 2022, Musalia Mudavadi will be 62 years old. Kalonzo Musyoka will be 68 years old. Ruto will be 56 years old. Gideon will be 58 years old by 2022. Musalia was born 21st September 1916. Kalonzo was born 24th December 1953. Ruto was born 21st December 1966. Gideon was born 22nd October 1963. So, ladies and gentlemen, you don't need a magician to know who is going to be the next president. You don't need a magician. You just go back to the calculation. Just go back to history. History has the answers of all things. For now, don't scratch your head. Who? Don't just go back to history and look at the trends. So this is the first trend that can predict who is going to be the next president in 2022. Let's go back to the second trend. This thing is very open, ladies and gentlemen. The second trend. Let's start with the advent of multi-party politics. Multi-party politics. When Moi became the president in 1992, the first opposition leader was Jaramogi Oginga Odinga. Unfortunately, Jaramogi died in 1994. He never lived to see Moi hand over power. So we can jump to 1997 because Jaramogi died. So 1997, we can assume that the first opposition leader Moi had when he was handing over power was Mwai Kibaki. Mwai Kibaki was the first opposition leader in 97 that when Moi was handing over power was alive and Mwai Kibaki became president. This thing is very explicit. When Mwai Kibaki got the presidency, the first opposition leader was one Uhuru Kenyatta. Uhuru Kenyatta. That was the first opposition leader when Kibaki got power. When Kibaki left, Uhuru Kenyatta became the president. It's that simple. When Uhuru Kenyatta became the president, the first opposition leader in Kenya was Raila Amolo Odinga. Raila Odinga. Assuming Uhuru and Raila will be alive in 2022, you can just see that the first opposition leader when Uhuru became president was Raila Odinga. Assuming they will all be alive in 2022, ladies and gentlemen, you can guess who is going to be the president. Is that simple? The problem we have in Kenya is that some people are living in denial. Some people are living in denial. Things are very wide open, but they are not seeing. They keep on saying a lot of words, so many things. So, ladies and gentlemen, in this channel, we don't mince words. We hit the nail on the head as it is. Campaigns are going on. People are confused. The masses are confused. But in 2022 already, it's already cast in stone who is going to be the president. Whether what happens, the person is already cast in stone. It's already known and it's written that in 2022, so and so is going to be the president. It's already known. You don't even need to go to a magician. Just take your pen and a paper, because everything that happens in this world, there is a manual somewhere, an answer somewhere. Things don't just happen. There is always a solution to it. In 2022, you can accurately predict, if you go back and study the trends in Kenyan politics, who is going to be the next president in 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, let me leave it there. If you are new here, tap on the subscription button, but don't forget to give this video a like. Thanks for now. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Thank you.